Hello and welcome to ABN News. My name is Timi Otikiri. First we'll have the headlines. Khan calls for suspension of grazing bill. Egypt air crash wreckage found in Mediterranean. The Tigers out of Rio Olympics basketball. Now the news in details. The Association of Nigeria CAN on Wednesday rose from its general elections to condemn in strong terms the grazing reserve bill, where about 1 billion naira has been earmarked for the project, calling on the federal government, particularly the presidency and National Assembly, to suspend the proposed bill as it portends grave danger to the nation's unity. In a communique signed by the outgoing Secretary General Reverend Musa Asake and legal advisor Mr. Albert Uko, CAN observed that to push ahead with the bill would amount to total disregard for public opinion in an attempt to shortchange some Nigerians for the benefit of the herdsmen. CAN also deplored the bizarre religious activities creeping up in Osun State, where students and pupils have been coerced and forced to use religious garments as school uniforms. They also condemned totally the ongoing persecution of church in Nigeria, particularly those in northern Nigeria. The instance where a Christian elderly woman is murdered in cold blood for complaining against the blocking of a shop is worrisome. CAN also commended the efforts of the federal government and other donor countries, agencies and individuals on the proposed reconstruction of the northeast zone hitherto devastated by insurgency activities. The trial of Nigeria's Senate President Dr. Bukola Saraki for false asset declaration has been adjourned after he again asked the chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal to disqualify himself from hearing the case. He is calling for the disqualification of Mr. Danladi Umar, citing what he called an unguarded statement which he claimed was made by the chairman on the sitting of June the 7th. The Senate President quoted the chairman as saying that he is not happy at the delay tactics by the Defense Counsel, and the delay tactics will not reduce the consequences the defendant will meet from the tribunal at the end of the trial. Dr. Saraki, in his motion filed by his counsel, also said that the threat of consequences issued by the chairman of the tribunal had caused him to lose confidence in the impartiality of the case, and that he was not confident that he would get justice from the tribunal if the chairman continued to preside and ultimately decide the case. He also claimed that he now lives in fear and is deeply worried that Mr. Umar had already decided his fate. Having heard both parties in the suit, the chairman of the tribunal then adjourned the proceedings to June 21st for continuation of hearing.